gonna make chicken and dumplings, and it's actually chicken and gnocchi, and right now we're just concentrating on the gnocchi, which is the dumpling portion of this, and it calls for 1 pound of ricotta. It calls for half a cup of flour plus 2 tablespoons more, 1 large egg. We're gonna beat that so we can blend it in. We have 1 1/4 cups of finely grated Parmesan. We're gonna need 1/4 teaspoon of freshly grated, nutmeg, and 1/2 tablespoon of kosher salt. And we're gonna get to that right now.
Let's go.
Okay. It says, I weighed out the ricotta. It says you can drain out the way. It says if it's really wet, you can let it sit in some cheesecloth or a strainer overnight. But this is, store-bought stuff. It's not fresh. Well, that came out in a hurry when it decided to finally come out. Okay, we got that. I need a little just mixing with the ricotta, 1/2 cup. And then 2 tablespoons extra. All right. In a large bowl. Yeah.
We're gonna add everything.
We add all the rest of it. So here's the 1 1/4 cup of Parmesan.
Egg.
Here's the egg.
Half egg.
We have 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And 1/2 tablespoon of kosher salt. And then we mix it. Says it will be sticky. Types of gnocchi. You can make them with potato, you can make them with flour, you can. This is just mostly cheese and some flour to give it a little body, and a little egg too. But they're really good. Looks pretty.
Like you said, it could be sticky. Is this the one? You ball these up with your hand?
No. You roll these out into
A long thing.
a long thing. You cut them, yeah, and dusting them with flour the whole way.
Yeah.
Very sticky stuff.
But you said now it has to
Chill. You got to chill.
to chill. Is that to just kind of stiffen it up some?
I assume as much. This is gonna chill for an hour. But that's okay because we got stuff to do. We get a little lid for that.
This is a little less carby than your flour or potato gnocchi. It's cheese.
Mostly cheese. We're customizing the chicken a little bit. It calls for a parsnip and it calls for a leek, and I don't have a parsnip and I don't feel like going to the store and getting a leek or a parsnip, so we're going to use extra carrot instead of 1 carrot and 1 parsnip. We're using 2 carrots. And it calls for chives. We're just going to use spring onions. It calls for a leek, and we're going to use just regular onions because that's what I've got. Those are, I believe, sweet onions even. And we're light on chicken broth. It calls for 10 cups of low sodium chicken broth, and I only have 5 cups of our frozen broth, so I'm going to make 5 cups of bouillon and mix in with it We're going to use half a stick of butter in there, and it calls for 2 pounds of boneless, skinless thighs, which we're, you know, currently in the process of thawing.
And flour.
And flour,
Salt,
and I don't think it takes nutmeg here.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
And what's this? Parsley.
Parsley, kosher salt, black pepper.
All right, and this is for the chicken and gnocchi.
Yep. Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings. So, you know. I know I said 5 cups is what I need, but I got 6 little blocks in there. We'll make it a little stronger. He's gonna be all right. You can buy granulated stuff like this. I just, you know, we don't use it very often, but I like to granulate it.
It dissolves.
So much faster.
Yeah.
There's 5 cups of that. Or, you know, cubes.
And we'll add the 5 cups of water.
Put it back in the bowl. Alright, there's 10 cups of a combination chicken stock and chicken bouillon.
Chicken stock, chicken broth, bone broth,
Yeah.
chicken water.
Chicken water. And we'll heat that
Quarter-inch.
I'm just gonna chop it.
Yeah.
I like them a little smaller. For a 1/4 cup of flat leaf parsley. Okay, we got parsley. Calls for chives, we're just using spring onions.
We're gonna use just the green ends.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll use those for something else because we do like the white parts.
I could just add them into the onion.
Yeah, true. Kind of leaky.
Yeah, they're kind of like a leek. That's probably what I'll do.
need. You have what, 4 thighs?
Yeah, 4 thighs. And you slide these babies into the chicken stock. Bring them back to a boil. And about 30 minutes after it gets back to boil. Okay, just boiling. Reduce it down to low and let that boil away. Yeah. All right, we have lightly floured our work surface. All right. We're dividing the dough into 4 equal portions. It is sticky. They were not kidding. That's some very sticky stuff. And 4 equal portions, it says. We got the chill. That's okay. Okay. Getting this very, very sticky stuff.
Cover the part you're not using with the clean kitchen towel.
That's what it says to do. Divide dough
See how sticky.
into a clean kitchen and cover with clean kitchen. So using your hands, roll 1 portion into 1/2 inch diameter rope. It says cut into thick, 1/2 inch thick pieces. Lightly dust with flour, transfer to the baking sheet. All right, here we go. Get my hands going. Dust my surface here a little bit more.
So you don't.
Man, I got really. Inch what?
Rope?
Yeah. 1/2 inch is kind of small. And that's a lot of rope.
You don't want a big old dumpling.
We're going to have a whole bunch of dumplings.
I like a dumplings.
She says she like a dumple.
You're breaking my dumple.
Well, I mean, they're going to get broken. That looks about 1/2 inch, don't you think?
Yes.
Let's take a look.
He's going to measure it.
It's really actually more like 3/4.
Oh, it's fat still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, we'll go with that. Then it says 2 and about as wide as it is. Little tiny pillows of goodness. Give them a little dust.
Puppy chow. It's just to sit there.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Supposed to chill.
Chill.
You got to chill. No, it says you can use them immediately, but if you're not using them immediately, let them chill. want you to guys see the note that I made on this years ago.
It's awesome. A ton of work. Yeah, this recipe is from Bon Appetit magazine back in 2012. Chicken and dumplings. This was all 1/4 of the dough. Just decided to layer it like this. That works. We on the third one. I just made separate little ropes.
Yeah, I've decided that a quarter of the quarters is about the size. And
Yeah. Getting to the last of it.
all right, that should be somewhere on the north side of 400 of them little juggers.
400.
Now they got to chill. It was boiling.
Is it supposed to be
It
boiled?
said low.
Oh, I still see some pink.
Let's turn that up a little bit. Give it another few minutes.
Did you stir it? Make sure it's on a very low boil, like a simmer, so I can get it cooked.
Well, you'll shred it and cut it up and put it back in there too, so it'll get a little more cooked on.
That's so cool. So we gotta wait again. Okay, we pulled the chicken out to let it cool because we're gonna have to shred that. Poached chicken sure does look funny. But then it says to keep boiling the broth for another 10 minutes uncovered until it should reduce down to 8 cups. All right, 10 minutes. Is that time?
All right, we are just
The
about.
butter.
Ooh, softened butter, nice.
Ready to finish this up.
I gotta make a roux. Ooh, nice. 15 minutes worth of roux.
Oh,
That's right, I got 15 minutes worth of roux. All right, so we've reduced that stuff to about, that's probably about reduced, right? Yeah.
I forget what it was at. You have to make the roux. In a separate small heavy saucepan, stock pot, we're gonna make a little roux. Half a stick of butter. Six tablespoons. and 6 tablespoons of flour. Say stir and whisk
Constantly. Oh, look, it's already a pale.
So it's a pale beige, not brown.
Flour and butter.
15 minutes.
Roughly, it says. That's what Spatzels were. I read this thing. I forget what country it was, but it was one of the after World War II, and they were still getting like subsidies or whatever for quite some time after the war ended because shit was so fucked up.
15 minutes.
That's
You had to stir constantly for 15 minutes. It was a little tedious for him.
Yeah, well, rooms always are. And it says to, I'm going to go ahead and switch these two out so I can get to this better.
Already boiling water for the gnocchi is
Yeah.
supposed to be done separately.
Yes, you boil the gnocchi separately.
Gnocchi.
Where's the front one? Bring that back to the boil.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Stir that up, let it cook for a few minutes, thicken up until it wants to coat the back of a spoon. Yes, it's to cook straight through into the simmering broth. Whisk until thickened, and broth coats the back of a spoon.
Shiny silver one.
Dishes.
Just changing colors, huh?
He's bubbling.
Yeah, this one.
Just started to boil, so probably not yet. Nah.
Not yet.
Let that get away for just a second too. It's kind of getting closer to cooking the back of this spoon.
Yeah.
So you really feel a coaty time though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna spend all day worrying about how thick that soup is.
You gotta, I think, gonna cook the vegetables longer than it says.
Yeah, I think so.
It says 5 minutes. I think it's gonna take longer.
I think it's 8 to 12.
I want like 12. I like it tender. So what do we do?
I'm gonna call that good.
It's good.
It's you good. You're good.
We're gonna add our onion.
We're adding all the onions that we've done. We're gonna have to crank that up to high, bring it to a boil, and then turn it down to low. And do its thing. So you got that.
Got the carrots, celery. They call that the trio, right? The onion, carrot, celery thing.
The Trinity.
Trinity. Should we time it since it says 5? See?
And we'll be looking at the carrots, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We gotta bring it to a boil. Reduce it down a little bit, let it simmer away. And while we're doing that, we're gonna cook the gnocchi.
We're boiling.
Yep, so I'm gonna reduce my heat. Now I'm gonna get it to a simmer. Just a little, probably a little lower medium. Maybe a little lower medium, we'll see how it goes.
Is it thickening?
It says 9, we're got 5 minutes after, so.
Oh, it's coating.
This has been going for just a few minutes. Not 5. arrived yet.
We're probably gonna do the gnocchi and a couple different batches. The water is boiling. It's salted with sea salt, kosher sea salt.
Quarter of these? You thinking this whole thing? I think that's too much. I think it's too much.
Okay, so it's a big pot.
I did use the big pot.
And then I would use the thing to get them out of there. The straining. Well, the big fish slotted spoon thing.
Think I can do all those gnocchi at once? Looks like a lot of gnocchi. Okay, here we go.
Ta-da! And then we start taking them out as they float. That smells good. They're dancing. How many are not floating?
Yeah, we're gonna give them a minute anyways.
Yeah.
So they ain't really hardly back to boiling yet.
We want them all to float. I still see some under.
From under?
From under. Are they all floating?
I think they might be.
I think so too.
Still got a little minute. Got some flour in there. Make sure we get cooked.
Do you see them? The little clouds, little puffs. Cheesy puffs.
Hell yeah, I want some cheesy puffs. I think it's
Got this spoon. Shake it, shake it. You're gonna cook them all?
I think so.
They save, don't they?
Yeah, he says you can freeze them just like that and save them for
I
months.
meant like cooked.
What now?
It's already cooked.
Oh yeah, I think you can totally save them just like this.
Look at yours.
I guess we've managed to get them all done. Oh, parchment paper is such a wonderful invention. I have a silicone mat too, but
That is good.
yeah. And now we throw it away. Man, that
For the
silicone.
longest time, you didn't buy it because it seemed so disposable.
It's awesome.
We cook a lot, so I mean, and all some of our stuff's not really.
Plop.
I like to watch them dance up. They're stuck together.
Yeah, the bottom ones seem to be a little bit stuck together.
Maybe they'll separate and see.
We'll see. They're pretty separating right about now. Seems to be more of that than there was the other.
Yeah. Yeah, more flour on
Yeah,
it.
could be.
Wait on that, and let's just eat a little gnocchi. Ooh, hot.
Hot little gnocchi. All right, we gotta check.
Oh, that's good. I can taste the cheese.
We gotta check the tenderness of the mighty carrot. Let's run that carrot under a little water.
Cold water. Ooh. They're starting to come up. It's the comeuppance. You'll get your comeuppance. You just wait and see. Oh, that seems good.
That's about good.
Our carrot's about done. We're gonna add the chicken.
Chicken goes back in.
There's a lot of chicken.
Oh yeah, this is a meaty thing.
Go ahead and add your herbs.
And our herbs back in here.
Chives, green onions, spring onions.
Whatever.
Those green onion things. And the parsley. And salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. We're gonna check that out in just a second. Try to get a good stir on this. Take a quick bite. Find out where we're at on the spice.
Remember those dumplings over there? I think they're all up.
I think so too.
Has it been a minute or so?
Yeah, I think it has. They look pretty good. Here we go.
He's a whole bigger.
I don't know.
Turn this on. No.
Same guy was making them. The same guy was making them.
And how was that spice when you tasted?
Actually, this is just a little bit of pepper. I think the salt was good.
Well, we did use the bouillon cubes.
Bouillon. Oh, shake, 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 shake. Should have got the other stuff out in the measuring spoon.
Yeah, probably a quarter teaspoon at least.
Say a quarter to a half.
Yeah, and you'll have to check the salt depending on your stock.
Your stock or your bouillon or whatever it is you wind up using. Yeah, let's get a clean spoon.
Is it thickened?
He's good.
That's good.
He's good. All right, we're just gonna bring that up.
How long does this sit?
Oh, mince ready to go. It says to actually add that stuff that I just added off the heat.
Oh.
Reduce it till tender, 5 minutes. Cook it till tender. Add shredded chicken and herbs. Season with salt and pepper.
Is it time to dish it up a bowl? Put as much in your serving bowl. And we'll top with the gravy.
You really think dumplings are awesome?
So nice and colorful, the green and orange. You can see all the colors. Lots of chicken. We'll turn it in a second so you can see all the dumplings. I'll let you turn it. It's still pretty hot.
Oh yeah, it's volcanic.
There's plenty of dumplings. That's always an issue. You want your dumplings.
With every bite.
Chicken and noche soup. Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumpling.
Dumplings.
You need to let that cool off a little bit. Man, that's good.
So good. Oh, these are good dumplings. You guys enjoy. This is a process, but there's a lot. You see all these dumplings. I mean, you can. We served a lot of dumplings. You can make it stretch because you'll have a lot of this, but it's good. Enjoy. We forgot to add the fresh grated Parmesan. That's served. Noche soup, guys. Do you remember with the dumplings? There's plenty. Come and get it.